ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. To all the level 1 participants, I'm going to ask that throughout the session, you guys please be respectful, you sit straight, and try not to talk as much as possible, okay? We're going to do the introduction to the speech by reading out the prompt so that everybody remembers what the prompt is, okay? So the topic is seva, helping others with a happy heart the Sikh way. Seva means doing anything kind and helpful for others without expecting anything in return. Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught us that serving people is the same as serving Vaheguru. Whether it is helping at the Gurdwara, being kind to a friend, or picking up litter in our neighborhood, every small act of service makes the world a better place. This speech invites our youngest campers to share what seva means to them and how they can be little helpers in their daily lives, at home, at school, and in their community. The questions to answer in this speech. Number 1. What is seva and why is it important in Sikhi? Number 2, can you share a story of a guru or a Sikh who did seva for others? Number 3, can you share a time when you helped someone without being asked? How did it make you feel in your heart? Number 4, what are some ways children can do seva at home, at school, or at the Gurdwara? And number 5, what does being a good Sikh through seva look like at your age? Okay, level 1 junior participants are going to be going first. They are not required to answer the guiding questions. They may simply share what seva means to them in their own words, focusing on a story or moment they found meaningful or inspiring. Your time is between 2.5 and 3 minutes. If you go over your time, or if you're way under your time, there will be point deductions when you're being judged. Does everybody understand? Okay. Yes, what's your question? It means when they're judging, you'll lose points, so you won't get a better score. Does that make sense? Yeah. That'll be the judge's discretion. It should be okay. Yeah? Yeah, that's okay. Yes? Red Patka? Like if you completely stop or if you like have to pause for 1 second. It's okay if you pause. Yes. Yeah, numbers 4 and 5 were, what are some ways children can do seva at home, at school, or at the Gurdwara, okay? And number 5 was, what does a good Sikh through seva look like at your age? Okay? Yes, you. Blue Patka, yes, you. Yeah. Yes, if you'd like to, you absolutely can. That would be the best. Yeah. No. The moderator will hold up a sign with a 30-second warning. We're not going to stop you, okay? You can finish your speech, and the judges will just judge it accordingly, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, guys, I'm going to take 2 more questions because we have to get started. Okay, you? Yes, yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Yes, last question. If the monitor? What do you mean the monitor? Oh, the moderator. No, that's me. I'm the moderator. So it means I'm going to sit there and I'm going to guide you through everything. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, guys. All right, we're going to get started, okay? So the first presenter that we have today is from level 1 juniors, okay? And it's going to be Balraj Singh from Maryland, okay? Yep, Balraj Singh. Okay, is your speech ready? You don't have a speech? Okay. Okay, we'll give you a question. You'll try to share with the Sangat what you think your answer is, okay? All right, can you stand right here? Okay, I want you to answer, what does seva mean to you in your own words? Can you give a story that you think is inspiring?
Yeah. I I think it's called something like save helping people that don't have food.
Yeah, definitely. Have you ever done seva before?
Yes.
What kind of seva have you done?
I helped my dad fix the car.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Okay, all right. Thank you, Boraj Singh. You can take a seat. Okay? Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you so much. So one thing I forgot to mention is after each presenter, I'm going to ask that somebody in the camper sangat, they do a jakara, because that's going to give everybody encouragement, okay? So our next presenter is going to be Guntas Singh from Maryland. You can go this way. Okay, Guntas Singh. Okay, do you have a speech prepared?
No. I have it prepared, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I don't think I can reach there.
Huh?
I don't think I can reach there.
You don't think you can reach? Okay, you want to hold the mic?
Sure.
Okay, stand right here. Okay. All right, you can start whenever you're ready.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Sat Sangat Ji, my name is Guntas Singh Kohli, and today I'll talk about one of the core teachings of Sikhi, Seva. What is Seva? Seva isn't just helping others with a kind and happy heart, it is also helping them without expecting anything in return. In Sikhism, Seva is important because Guru Nanak Sahib Ji teaches us when we serve others, we're also serving Vaheguru. When we make others smile, Vaheguru smiles too. In Sikh history, we have many important examples of seva. Our gurus didn't just teach us seva, they led by examples. One of my favorite sakhis is Sacha Soda, the true bargain. In this sakhi, Guru Nanak Sahib Ji's father, Mehta Kalyan Das Ji, gave him 20 rupees to go start a new business. Instead of starting a new business, Guru Nanak Sahib Ji used that money to help those who are in need help. Guru Nanak Sahib Ji explained that helping those who are in need is a true bargain and the greatest profit in the eyes of God. Guru Granth Sahib Ji also teaches us, Seva karat hoye ne kami tisko hot prapat swami. Meaning, one who performs selfless service without expecting anything in return realizes Vaheguru. I try to practice seva in my life too. One time, one of my friends was being bullied and he was sitting in a corner alone. He looked very sad, so I went up to him and spoke calmly and asked if he wanted to play with me. Soon, his sadness turned into laughter and a smile. I felt awesome and amazing after that. This is the magic of seva. We can do seva every day. We can be Vaheguruji's little helpers every day. At home, we can help our parents and clean our room. At school, we can share pencils and sit with lonely classmates. At the Gurdwara, we can keep Vaheguruji's house clean and do langar seva. In my age, I can do seva by having a kind heart and a helping hand, respecting everyone, and sharing stuff. We may be small, but our acts of seva can make a big difference. Every smile, every kind word, and every helping hand brings us closer to Vaheguru. Let's all promise to do one small act of seva today. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Sri Akal. Next we'll have Gurnaik Singh. Gurnaik Singh. Shh. Guys, let's just remember to be very respectful for the person presenting, okay?
Wagyu ji ka Khalsa, Wagyu ji ki Fateh. My name is Ganek Singh. Seva means helping others with a happy heart without expecting anything in, in return. I go to the Gurdwara almost every Sunday, and I enjoy handing out napkins when people are eating prasad. I also like to do seva in the Wanga Hall. It makes me feel good knowing that I have helped serve others that I they. I also try to do savor at home by helping my parents around the house with chores and being helpful whenever I can. I enjoy helping our neighbors too, because small acts of kindness can make a big difference in someone's day. Doing savor teaches me to be kind and caring and respectful to everyone, even small acts of service can make a difference and bring happiness to others. Savor is important to me because it helps me follow Sikh teachings and makes me feel proud to help my community. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Next, we have Iksev Singh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Iksev Singh, and today I'll explain what seva means. Seva means selfless service where you don't expect anything in return. One time I did seva is at my Gurdwara, and I was giving out napkins and food. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Next, we have Sat Sri Akal. Next, we have Jay Singh.
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today I will talk about seva, one of the most beautiful teachings in Sikhi. Many people think seva is only means serving langar or helping at the Gurdwara. These are wonderful ways to do seva, but seva is much more than that. It is a way of living. Seva means helping others with love, kindness, and without expecting anything in return. True seva starts in our hearts. It is not only about what we do, but also about how we think, how we speak, and how we treat other people. Being kind, sharing, using gentle words, forgiving others, and treating everyone with respect, all forms of seva. In, in Sikhi, we believe in Sarpa Dabala, which means praying for the happiness and well-being of everyone. Guru Sahib teaches us that our hearts are just important as our actions. If we help someone just to get praise or show off, then it is not true seva. True seva is done with love, kindness, and a happy heart. A beautiful example is Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Sacha Sauda. Guru Ji used the money he was given to buy food for hungry people. He taught us that helping people in need is best thing we can do. We can all do seva every day at home. We can help our parents clean up our room, clean up our toys, listen to our parents, and speak politely. At school, we can help a friend in activities, share our supplies, or play with someone who is alone. Even a small act of kindness can make someone smile. Let us try to think kind thoughts, speak kind words too, kind actions, and help others every day. When we serve others with love, we are also serving Vaheguru. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
All right. Thank you so much, Jay Singh. The last presenter in Level 1 Juniors is going to be Jiva Kaur from New York.
Vaheguru Ji Ke Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today I will be talking about seva. Seva means helping others with a pure heart and without expecting anything in return. It's one of the most important teachings in Sikh. Our gurus taught us that serving others is a way to show love for Vaheguru and respect for all. There are many different ways to do seva. We could serve food in langar and clean the gurdwara and help our parents. At home, share with my friends and help anyone who needs support. Seva does not have to be big, small acts of selfless service can make a big difference. One example of seva is langar.
In Langar, everyone sits together and shares this. This teaches us that everyone is equal. Seva also teaches us to to be thankful for what we have to thank. Make them happy, but we also feel happy inside. Our own hearts, we should try to practice seva every day, not just in the Gurdwara. We can do seva at home, at school, and in our community. Let's follow the path shown by our gurus and do seva in every way. Vaheguru Ji Ke Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you, Jivakar. With that, level 1 junior speeches have concluded. We're going to be moving on to level 1 senior speeches, okay? With that, we're going to start with the first participant in level 1 senior, which is Alina Kaur from Maryland. Do you want to hold it, or do you want it on the stand?
On the stand.
On the stand? Okay. One second. Hey, can you give me 1 second? I'm going to fix this
Yeah.
so that it doesn't move. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Alina, and today I would like to talk about seva. Seva means helping others without expecting anything in return. In Sikhi, seva is very important because it teaches us to be kind, humble, and caring. When we help other people, we are also serving Vaheguru. One of my favorite stories about seva is about Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Sacha Soda. Guruji's father gave him money to start a business, but instead of buying things to sell, Guruji used the money to feed hungry people. Guruji taught that the best investment is helping those in need. This is why it is called a true bargain. One time I saw a friend who needed help cleaning up after an activity. No one asked me to help, but I decided to stay and help anyway. Seeing my friend smile made me feel happy. It reminded me even a small act of kindness can make someone's day better. This is many ways children can do seva at home. We can help our parents with chores, clean our rooms, or help take care of our younger brothers or sisters. At school, we can help a classmate include someone who is alone or simply be kind to everyone. At the Gurdwara, we can help serve langar, clean tables, organize shoes, or help keep the Gurdwara clean. I think being a good Sikh at my age means trying my best to help others every day. I don't have to do something big. I can smile, share, listen, and be kind. Every small act of seva matters when it is done with love and humility. I hope we can all remember Guru Sahib's teachings and look for ways to help others every day. By doing seva, we can make the world a kinder place and become better Sikhs. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Thank you so much, Alina Kaur. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Amritpal Singh from Virginia. You don't have a speech? Okay. All right. Can you try to answer these questions then? Okay. Okay, so what is seva? Why is it important? Can you share a story? How did it make you feel when you did seva? Try to answer these, okay? You hold it. You can see the paper. Answer these questions, okay?
Okay. Hello, my name is Amritpal Singh, and
What is seva and why is it important? Start with.
what is Seva and why is it important to Sikhi? Seva is important to Sikhi because in Seva we help people in need without them asking us sometimes.
To the next one. Can you share a time where you helped someone without being asked? How did you feel?
My mom was helping. My mom was cooking in the kitchen, and my baby brother was hugging her leg. Because he wanted my mom to pick him up, and then without her telling me to, I took him away and played with him until my mom was done.
What are some ways you can do seva at home, at school, or at the gurdwara?
You can do seva at home by helping your parents, like do the laundry, wash the dishes and stuff. And at school, you can do seva by listening and helping people that need it, like when someone's like having trouble or someone's getting bullied. And at the Gurdwara, you can do seva by helping pass our langars, doing the napkins.
That's all. Waheguru Ji ka
Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Okay. Go ahead. Sit down. Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you, Amritpal Singh. We're going to move on to the next speaker, which is Angad Singh from Maryland. Do you want the mic on the clip or you want to hold it? Okay. Is the height okay?
Yeah. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਮੈਂ ਅੰਗਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੇਵਾ ਦਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਮਹੱਤਵ ਹੈ ਬਾਰੇ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਸੇਵਾ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਲਾਲਚ ਜਾਂ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਦੇ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਭ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਜੋਤ ਵਸਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਲਈ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਪੂਜਾ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਿਮਰਤਾ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿਤਾ ਜੀ ਦੇ 20 ਰੁਪਏ ਨਾਲ ਭੁੱਖੇ ਸਾਧੂਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਟੀ ਛਕਾ ਕੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਚਾ ਸੌਦਾ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਹੀ ਲੰਗਰ ਦੀ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਪ੍ਰਥਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਈ ਇੱਕ 10 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਲਈ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਆਲੂ ਅਤੇ ਮਦਦਗਾਰ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਬਣਨਾ ਬੱਚੇ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਤਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਕਹੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਖਿਡੌਣੇ ਅਤੇ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ ਸਕੂਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਦਦ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਅਤੇ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਜਮਾਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੇਡਣ ਲਈ ਬੁਲਾ ਕੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੰਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਣੀ ਵਰਤਾ ਕੇ ਖਾਲੀ ਥਾਲੀਆਂ ਸਮੇਟ ਕੇ ਜਾਂ ਜੋੜਾ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋੜੇ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਛੋਟੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਕੰਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਫ਼ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਸਫਲ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਕਰੇ ਚਿਤ ਲਾਈ ਇਸ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਮਨੁੱਖ ਚਿੱਤ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਫਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ Service to the true Guru is fruitful and rewarding if one performs it with their mind focused on it. ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰ ਸਿਰਫ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਲਕਿ ਹਸਪਤਾਲਾਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਧਰਮਸ਼ਾਲਾ, ਹੜ੍ਹ ਪੀੜਤ ਇਲਾਕਿਆਂ ਅਤੇ ਹਰ ਥਾਵਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੇਵਾ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਚੁੱਪ-ਚਾਪ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਜਾਂ ਫੋਟੋ ਖਿੱਚਣ ਲਈ ਨਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ। ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਪੈਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਇਹ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੁਫਤ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਅਮੀਰ ਗਰੀਬ, ਜਾਤ-ਪਾਤ ਜਾਂ ਧਰਮ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਭੇਦਭਾਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਭਾਈ ਕਨ੍ਹਈਆ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜੰਗ ਦੇ ਮੈਦਾਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਭੇਦਭਾਵ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਅਤੇ ਮੁਗਲ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਪਾਸਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਖਮੀ ਸਿਪਾਹੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਣੀ ਪਿਲਾ ਕੇ ਨਿਸ਼ਕਾਮ ਸੇਵਾ ਦੀ ਮਿਸਾਲ ਕਾਇਮ ਕੀਤੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
That's great. Great job. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. All right. Thank you, Angad Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Arsheen Kaur from Maryland. Do you want to hold it or do you want it on the clip? Yeah.
Seva. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Seva is selfless service or work performed for the benefit of others. In this speech, you'll learn the different ways to do seva and the impact it can make to other people's life. This speech will be about how to do seva with a happy heart. Question 1. What is seva and why is it important to Sikhi? Seva is something helpful to do without expecting any rewards or gifts in return. It is the highest form of worship in Sikhi, far more than just good deeds. It recognizes the divine spark in everyone. Question 2. A Sikh I know who did seva is Bhai Kanhaiya Ji. During the Battle of Anandpur Sahib in 1704, the city was surrounded by Mughals and Hill Raja forces. The fight was intense and the weather was so hot. Hundreds of soldiers laid on the battlefield, dying from thirst. Bhai Kanhaiya Ji decided to help the soldiers. Armed with only a large leather water pouch, he walked directly onto the battlefield. He moved from person to person, pouring water into the thirsty soldiers on both sides of the battlefield. That's the Sikh I know who did seva. Question 3. One time I helped my sister clean our room without being asked. After cleaning up, it made my heart feel good. Question 4. What are ways children can do seva at home, school, or at the Gurdwara? Kids can do seva at home by doing dishes or cleaning up like I did. At school, they can help their teacher by helping pass out papers and help their classmates at worksheets if they're struggling. At the Gurdwara, children can do napkin seva when it's time to eat prasad and langar seva when it's time to eat langar. Question 5. What does being a good Sikh do seva look at my age? Being a good Sikh do seva means to respect everyone and treating people in an equally kind way, expecting no prize after doing something helpful without being asked to. Last but not least, always having a happy heart when you're doing seva. I hope you liked my speech. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you, Arsheen Kaur. We're going to move on to our next presenter, which is Gurnaz Kaur from North Carolina. Do you want to hold it or do you want to clip it? You want to clip? Okay. Is the height okay?
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Seva, selfless service, is one of the most powerful and defining pillars of Sikhi. It isn't just a good deed, it's a spiritual discipline meant to cleanse home, ego, and cultivate humility in the practical expression of Sarvata Bala, welfare of all. It's a duty to humanity, not just limited to Sikhs. It extends to all people everywhere. Guru Nanak Dev Ji set the foundation. Vand chako, kirat karo, naam japo. Why seva is so important in Sikhi? destroys ego. When you serve, you stop centering yourself, connects you to the divine. Gurbani repeatedly teaches that serving creation is serving the Creator. Langar relief work and community service builds equality, transforms the world. From langar to disaster relief, Sikhs turn compassion into action, creates community. Sangat becomes stronger when everyone contributes. Seva korat hoy nekami, tisko hot parapat swami. By doing seva, one meets the divine. Story of a great Sikh doing seva. One day during the battle at Anandpur side, many soldiers were hurt. Some were Sikhs and some were from the enemy side. They were all lying down, thirsty and in pain. A kind-hearted Sikh, Paikaneyaji, he got a small water pot and walked up onto the battlefield. He gave water to every injured soldier, including the enemy soldiers. Some Sikhs saw this and got upset. They ran to Guruji and cried, Guruji, Paikaneyaji is giving water to the enemy. They will get better and fight us again. Guru Gobind Singh Ji called Paikaneyaji and asked kindly, is it true you're giving water to everyone? Paikaneyaji folded his hands and said, Guruji, when I look at people, I don't see friends or enemies. I only see Vaheguru in everyone. Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji smiled and said, you have learned the true meaning of Sikhi. Then he gave him medicine and told him to keep giving water to everyone, no matter who they were. One day at the Gurdwara during Langar, I saw some grandmas and grandpas, and I thought I could pick up their used plates. So I walked up to them without being asked and picked up each used plate. As I did this, they blessed me and said thank you. At that very moment, I realized how doing a small act can make a big difference. I felt at that exact moment really accomplished. I felt proud of myself, and I felt happy in my heart. How can I do seva? At home, helping family by cleaning, speaking kindly, doing chores. At home, helping classmates with homework, keeping the classroom clean. At the Gurdwara, helping with langar, respecting the Divan Hall, sitting calmly during kirtan and listening and reciting Gurbani. A young Sikh girl at my age of 10 through seva looks like who tries to make her life better for others through small, sincere actions. At this age, seva is about growing a gentle heart, keeping spaces clean, and remembering Vaheguru with love. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Thank you. You did a great job. Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you, Gurnaz Kaur. We're going to move on to our next presenter, which is Gursaz Singh from North Carolina. Okay. Do you have it on paper? You can read from the paper. Okay, that's okay. Do you want to see the question so that you can try to remember?
No, I already know.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Which dunya sev kamaye, ta darge besan paye. Guru pyare sat sangha ji, Vaheguru ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru ji ki Fateh. Seva is selfless service. As a Sikh, I believe the highest service in Sikhism is the service of mankind. Seva in Sikhism, to me, is this. In Seva, there is no discrimination on the basis of caste, color, and creed. In Seva, there is no home. In Seva, one should not brag about it. Seva must not be performed by asking for reward, and should not be performed for expecting a reward.
Share a story of a Sikh who did seva.
One day, Sad Sangachi, all the gurus set example for seva, but one example I can remember is Guru Nanak Dev Ji. used all the money given to him for business and spent it on the sadhus. One day, Sat Sangaji, a friend at school was getting bullied. My friend at school was getting bullied just because he lost a game at recess. Without thinking twice, I immediately stood up for him and engaged the teacher. At this moment, I felt very happy that I was able to help my friend and teach a lesson to the bully so that he could be a better person.
What are some ways children can do seva? Can you answer that?
In seva, some Sikhs in my age in the Gurdwaras, could pick up plates, do Shor Sahib, and other sevas opportunities for them, and they could do sevas that could help them, that could be some Sikh sevadars are suffering due to war, but the Sikh sevadars are helping, like Ravi Singh Khalsa, the founder of Khalsa Aid. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Good job. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you, Gursaz Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Gurteg Singh from New Jersey. What's your question? Yes, we will. We have enough time. Okay. You can start whenever you're ready, okay?
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about seva, which is one of the most important teachings in Sikhi. In Sikhi, seva means selfless service. It is helping others without being expecting praise, payment, or anything in return. Seva teaches us to be kind, humble, and caring. It is one of the main ways that Sikhs put their faith into practice every day. A famous example of seva is the story of Bhai Kanhaiya. During the battles of the late 1600s, many soldiers from both the Sikh army and the opposing army were injured. Bhai Kanhaiya walked across the battlefield carrying a water bag. He gave water not only to the wounded Sikh soldiers, but also to the wounded enemy soldiers. When people questioned why he was helping the enemy, he explained that he saw all people as equal and deserving of compassion. His actions showed the true meaning of selfless service. I have also had the opportunity to do seva. One time I helped with langar seva without anyone asking me. I felt like I had accomplished something meaningful. I was proud that I had helped others, not because I wanted praise, but because it felt good to do something kind for the community. Here are many ways children can practice seva every day. At school, we can help a classmate who is struggling with schoolwork, including someone who is sitting alone at lunch or recess, or simply hold the door open for others. At home, we can help set or clear the table without being asked, wash the dishes, help with the laundry, and keep our room and shared spaces tidy. At the Gurdwara, we can help prepare vegetables for langar, serve food and water, and help wash the dishes after everyone has eaten. For me, being a good Sikh through seva means helping my parents with chores, emptying the dishwasher, and looking after my grandparents. At school, it means including friends who feel left out, helping others understand their homework, and being honest even when it is difficult. At the Gurdwara, it means putting shoes away neatly, welcoming visitors with a smile, and listening respectfully during prayers and kirtan. Seva reminds us that even small acts of kindness can make a big difference.
By helping others with a caring heart and expecting nothing in return, we can make our families, our schools, our gurdwara, and our community better places. Thank you for listening. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thanks. You did a great job. Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you, Gurteg Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Hargun Kaur from Connecticut.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today I want to talk to you about something very special in our Sikh faith. It's called Seva. Seva means doing something kind and helpful for someone else without wanting anything back. No reward, no thank you needed. Just helping because it makes someone's day better. Guru Nanak Ji taught us that when we help people, we are also serving Vaheguru. It means every time we are kind, we are close to God. Let me tell you a story. There was a Sikh named Bhai Kanhaiya Ji. During a big battle, he walked onto the battlefield and gave water to every wounded soldier, even the ones from the other side. People asked him, "Why are you helping your enemies too?" He said he could only see people who needed help, not enemies, just people. That is true seva. I try to do seva too. One time I helped a classmate pick up their books when they dropped them all over the floor. It didn't take long, but it made me feel warm and happy inside, like my heart was smiling. There are so many ways kids like me can do seva. At home, I can set the table or clean my room without being asked. At school, I can be kind to someone who is sitting alone. At the Gurdwara, I can help serve langar or clean up after the Sangat. Guruji taught us that seva doesn't need to be big. Even a small smile or small act of kindness counts. Being a good Sikh means having a happy heart that is always looking for ways to help. So today, I promise to look for one small way to do seva, and I hope all of you will too. When we all help each other with happy hearts, we make our homes, our school, and our whole world a better place. Thank you, and Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you, Hargun Kaur. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Hari Singh from Maryland.
No, a little bit up. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Hari Singh. Today, I'm going to talk about seva and why it is important in Sikhi. Seva means selfless service. In my words, seva means doing something in exchange for nothing in return. I believe that seva is important because if there is no such thing as seva, people in need could not be able to have langar at the Gurdwara. Also, if we did not have the concept of seva, then people would become greedy and only do it for the money. Here's a short story of a Sikh who did seva for others. My story is about Mata Kivi Ji. Mata Kivi Ji was Guru Angad Dev Ji's wife. Her seva was demonstrated by making langar for hundreds of Sikhs. And one more thing about her is that she was known for establishing the concept of langar. There have been many times when I've helped somebody and I was not asked to do it. In school, I cheered someone up when they were sad. It felt really good in my heart that I was able to help that person feel better. There are many ways that kids can do seva. One way is to do chores at home and help your parents. You can help your parents cook. Another way to do seva is when at school, you can help your teacher with any task she needs done, like cleaning the room, without being asked to do it. Finally, you can do seva at Gurdwara, like making prasad, serving langar, and other sevas. There are some examples of seva. In Sikhi,
It tells us that there are 3 forms of seva. Tan, physical service, helping others physically. Man, mental service, sharing knowledge. And dhan, wealth service, helping or sharing wealth. As a 10-year-old, seva looks like doing any task you do for someone for free. This can help us be a good Sikh or sevadar. I want everyone to try to do a seva as much as they can. It is important to help people without receiving anything in return, so we can get rid of our ego. Home. At this time, I encourage that everyone tries to do seva every day while we are here at the camp. It does not mean we should only come to the camp and do seva, but we should do it everywhere we go and any opportunity we get. With this, Sad Sangat Ji, let's do seva. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you, Hari Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Harjap Singh from New York. You want to hold it? Okay.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Harjap Singh, and today I'm going to talk about seva, which means selfless service. Seva is one of the most important teachings in Sikhi because it means serving others without expecting a reward. Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught us that helping others is the same as helping Waheguru Ji. Guru Granth Sahib Ji says, Seva karat hoy inhe kami, tisko hot prapat swami, which means one who performs selfless service without expecting a reward realizes the Lord. This teaches us that we should help others from a kind and sincere heart, not because we want praise, but because it's the right thing to do. Another great example of seva is by Kanhaiya Ji's service. During the Battle of Anandpur in 1704, he gave water to both Sikh and enemy soldiers, not because they were on the same side, but because he saw the same divine of light of Waheguru Ji in everyone. Guru Gobind Singh Ji praised his compassion and encouraged him to continue serving others. His actions remind us that we should help everyone deserves kindness and respect. I try to practice seva at home by helping my family or helping my classmates when they need it. We can also do seva by serving langar at the Gurdwara, cleaning the Gurdwara, or simply being kind to others. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job, thank you. Oh, you can keep it. Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you, Harjap Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Jaskirat Kaur from North Carolina. Do you want the mic on the clip?
Oh, yes.
Right, you can start whenever you're ready, okay?
Guru Pyari Sat Sangat Ji, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Which dunya sev kamaiye, ta darge besan paiye. Seva, selfless service. Anything that we do for others without expecting anything else in return can be called as seva. Doing seva, we train our minds to remove the me from ourselves and instead put Waheguru Ji in others, bringing us closer to Him. All around us, there are many examples of seva happening. Right now, at this very camp, we are surrounded by sevadars, helping with food, teaching us, and cleaning up. For us kids, helping around the house or helping elders with home chores is seva. Lending a hand to a friend or helping with napkins in Gurdwara is seva. Personal example. One day at my jump rope camp, a girl next to me fell while she was trying to do double unders. Right away, I stopped my own activity and rushed to check on her. Helping her made me feel happy inside and blessed that Waheguru Ji had helped this girl through me. There is many examples of Guru Di Pyari Sevaks. Bhai Kanhaiya Ji during Guru Gobind Singh Ji's time, human rights activist by Jaswant Singh Kalra Ji, or Khalsa Aid founder Ravi Singh Ji. But it was Bhagat Puran Singh Ji who truly inspired me. Bhagat Ji was given the seva of helping the disabled and handicapped people. He was founded in the Pinglavada, a home to all sick, disabled, and abandoned people. Satsangat Ji. All the examples I've mentioned before are physical actions we do to serve other people. But can they all be called seva? Guru Sahib tells us that only if we do the seva of Vaheguruji by heart, then only it is acceptable to Vaheguruji. Satgur ki seva safal hai, je ko kare chit laye. Satsangat Ji. Just doing the actions without your heart being in it cancels the whole purpose of seva. We need to keep Vaheguruji in our heart and then any act of kindness that is done through us is the seva of Vaheguruji. Seva karat ho ne kami tisko hot prapat swami. For us kids, doing seva helps us learn to be humble. It helps us understand the goodness in each other. And that leads us to Vaheguruji's love. In the words of Mother Teresa, it's not about how much you do, but it's how much love you put into what you do. That counts. In short, seva is love. So dear Satsangat Ji, come on, let's make this world a better place, one seva at a time. Vaheguruji ka khalsa, Vaheguruji ki fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. Okay, thank you, Jaskirat Kaur. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Jujar Singh from New Jersey.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most beautiful words in Sikhi, seva. Seva means helping someone without wanting anything back. No money, no thank you. No one even has to know you did it. You just help because helping makes your heart happy. Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught us something amazing. He said that when you serve people, you are serving Vaheguru. So when I help my mom carry groceries or help when I find a friend who dropped books, I'm doing seva and Vaheguru smiling. Let me tell you about a Sikh named Bhai Kanhaiya Ji. Long ago, there was a big battle. Bhai Kanhaiya Ji walked onto the battlefield carrying water. He gave it to the wounded Sikhs, but then he also gave it to the enemy soldiers. Some Sikhs were upset. They went to Guru Gobind Singh Ji and said, "He is helping our enemies." Guruji called Bhai Kanhaiya and said, "Is this true?" Bhai Kanhaiya said, "Guruji, I don't see Sikhs and enemies. I only see Vaheguru's light in every face." Guruji smiled and said, "That's right." And Guruji gave him medicine too. He told him to heal everybody. That's real seva. It has no enemies. Now I want to talk about the biggest seva in my life. I was born in Connecticut. All my friends were there. I never wanted to leave. But then something very hard happened to my family. There was a fire in our house. Everything changed. We moved from Connecticut to New Jersey. My parents had so much to worry about. Paperwork, work, our home, everything. I was scared. I was sad. I missed my friends. But Guru Sahib put something in my heart. Guruji showed me that this was the moment for my seva. So I took care of my little sister. I was calm. I wanted to cry. I was patient when things were confusing. I made my parents could do what they needed to do without worrying about us. Nobody asked me to do it. Nobody gave me a prize. But I think that was the biggest seva I ever done. Because seva isn't only serving langar or cleaning shoes. Sometimes seva is being strong for your family. When thing is hard. And now looking back, I believe it was Guruji's bakshish and Guruji's blessing. Guruji made me resilient. Guruji taught me that I could adapt and I could be brave. I could serve even when I'm the one who's hurting. And so how could kids like us do seva? At the Gurdwara, we could help Jodhakar cleaning shoes, even can serve longer with a smile. At home, we could help our parents take care of our brothers and sisters and be calm when the family is going through something hard. At school, we could sit with somebody who's eating alone or help a friend who's struggling. None of these are too small. Guruji taught us seva is done when love is bigger than a big seva with a pride. So what does it mean to be a good Sikh at my age? It means my hands are ready to help. It means my heart stays strong even tough times. It means I don't ask what do I get. I ask who can I help. Seva is not something we do only at the Gurdwara. Seva is something we carry with us everywhere all day long. So let's promise today one act of seva every single day with a happy heart. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you, Jajar Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Karanveer Singh from Pennsylvania.
Can I take it off? Vaheguru Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Karanveer Singh, and today I'll be talking about seva in Sikhi. In Sikhi, seva means selfless service. It means helping others with a pure heart without expecting anything in return. We believe serving others is the same as serving God. It is not extra worth. It is how we live every day. Seva starts right at home. It can be helping your parents, cleaning your room, or taking care of your family. At school, it's sharing your supplies, helping teachers, or being kind when a friend feels lonely. At the Gurdwara, saving happens everywhere. We might help serve langar in the kitchen or keep the holy place clean for the sangat. You don't have to be big or strong to do seva. Even the smallest of hands can do big things. Seva should be done quietly. We don't want to show off, and we do it to lose our ego and fill up with love. Seva helps us think less about me and more about when we serve others. We remember that the light of Vaheguru shines inside everyone, and that is why Sikhs practice at seva at home, at school, and everywhere. Next, I would like to share one Saki from Guru Gobind Singh Ji's life. It's called The Boy with Soft Hands. Guruji was teaching students, and there was a very rich boy amongst all the students. Guruji requested someone to get water. This rich boy said he wanted to serve the Guru and raised his hand. The boy went to Guruji. The rich boy wanted to serve the Guru and raised his hand. The boy got water and went to Guruji, and Guruji asked, "Why are your hands so soft?" He said that I'm raised like a king, and servants do all my work. He gave Guruji the water, and Guruji said it was dirty. And he was like, "No, it's not. I took it straight from the well, and it's pure, and I washed my hands before." Guruji said, "Your hands are dirty because hands are made pure by doing service." Then Guruji addressed all the students. That is, if you do not work, serve others, you are filled with dirt. Your hands are made pure by service. It's the Sikhi lifestyle to serve and serve the Sangat. It's very important. These words had an impact on the boy. He realized he wanted to serve others. The boy bowed his head to Guruji and started doing seva. I want to share how I do seva. At the Gurdwara,
I help serve prasad or spoons in calls to school. I listen to my class teacher and help my friends and students in class. A way you can do seva is help your parents without being asked. Play with your siblings if they're younger or even if they're older. Thank you for listening. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Thank you, Karanveer Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Mirbani Kaur from Virginia.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today I would like to talk about seva, which means helping others with a happy and loving heart. Today I would like to talk about seva, which means help. Without expecting anything in return. In Sikhi, seva is an important way to show kindness and humility while remembering the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Through serving others, we learn to care for people and strengthen our connection with Vaheguru. One beautiful example comes from Guru Nanak Dev Ji when his father gave him money to do business. Guru Nanak Dev Ji used it to feed hungry people instead. He called this the true bargain because helping those in need was more valuable than making money. This teaches us that caring for others is one of the greatest things we can do. Inspired by this lesson, I remember a time when I helped someone without being asked. One time I saw my friend Camilla was struggling in math, so I decided to help her. My friend smiled and thanked me. It made me feel warm in my heart because I knew I had made someone's day a little bit better. There are many ways children can put these teachings into practice. At home, we can help our parents clean up set tables, or you help your younger siblings. At school, we could be kind to classmates, help someone who is struggling, or include others in games. At Gurdwara, we help serve langar, clean up, organize shoes, or assist with simple tasks. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. By practicing these actions regularly, we can grow into thoughtful and responsible Sikhs. Being a good Sikh at my age means being helpful, respectful, and caring every day. It means looking for ways to help others, sharing what we have, and treating everyone with kindness. We do not help others for reward or praise. We do it because it is the right thing to do and because it brings us closer to Vaheguru. In conclusion, we have even a small acts of kindness can make a big impact by helping others with a happy heart, and we can make our home schools, gurdwaras, and communities a better place for everyone. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you. You did good. Sat Sri Akal. Okay. Thank you, Mirbani Kaur. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Namay Singh from Maryland. Do you want to? Okay. You don't have a speech. You're going to try to answer these questions, okay? You can hold the paper read the questions and try to answer them as best as you can, okay? Start with Fateh.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Seva is selfless service and you do it without a reward or recognition.
Okay, you can skip that one. If you don't know, you can skip it. Just try to answer as much as you can.
I've helped my brother make his bed before. Seva looks like helping people without recognition or asking for a reward. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ
Okay, thank you, Name Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Navnoor Kaur from Pennsylvania. Do you want to hold the mic or do you want to click on the stand? Okay. You can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Seva. What is seva? First, we all have to understand what seva means. Seva is a selfless service. Seva is to be of service to others without expecting things in return. We can all be helpers by doing seva. We can help at home by cleaning up messes and doing chores to keep your house clean. We can help at school by helping peers when they are stuck or picking up things from the floor that are not supposed to be there. We can help in our community by picking up litter from the floor, and we can help plants grow. Seva is doing something that helps the people and things around you without expecting anything in return. For example, someone at school is new and does not know where his or her class is. So we could do seva and help them find their classroom. For another example, if someone is going on a trip and they can't take their pet with them, you can do seva and offer to take care of their pet while they're gone. Seva is important in Sikhi because seva shows selfless service. Engaging in seva helps suffering of others more bearable, reflecting Guru Nanak's teachings. A story of a Sikh who did seva for others is Paik Naiya Ji. In the Battle of Chamkaur, Paik Naiya Ji gave water to both the Sikhs and the Mughals. This is an example of a Sikh who did seva for others without expecting anything in return. I helped someone without being asked with crutches to bring back her poster because she couldn't walk with her crutches and hold the poster at the same time. It made me feel really good because if I or no one else helped her, she could have fallen and hurt her leg again. Children can do seva at the Gurdwara by doing langar seva, or we can do seva by cleaning up the Gurdwara and doing shoe seva. We can do seva at home by cleaning your home. We can do seva at school by helping people. Being a good Sikh through seva at my age looks like helping in langar seva, helping in shoe seva, helping the needy, helping friends, helping peers, helping family, and helping people that you may not even know. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. Thank you, Navnoor Kaur. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Nekjot Singh from New Jersey.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Today I'd like to speak about seva. In Sikhism, seva means serving others with love, humility, and without expecting anything in return.
Gurbani teaches us that seva is not just helping people, it is serving with a pure heart and remembering Vaheguru. Guru Granth Sahib Ji says, Vich ho main seva te na pave. This means that we serve with pride or ego. Our seva is not accepted. True seva comes from humility, not from wanting praise or recognition. This is why Nam Simran is also a form of seva. When we remember Vaheguru, our minds become calmer, kinder, and free from ego. Simran is like cleaning our hearts so that when we help others, we do it with love instead of pride. One of the greatest examples of seva is by Kanhaiya. During battle, he gave water to not only sick soldiers, but to wounded enemy soldiers. When people questioned him, he said, I do not see enemies or friends. I see the same divine light in everyone. This teaches us that seva has no boundaries. Another beautiful example is langar. In the Guru's langar, everyone sits together, no matter their religion, race, or background. It reminds us that all people are equal. Today's Sikhs continue this tradition by serving free meals, helping during floods, earthquakes, and other disasters around the world. This is a spirit of Sarvatapala, working for the well-being of all. As Sikh children, we can do seva every day. We can help at the Gurdwara, respect our parents, help our teachers, be kind to our classmates, and remember Vaheguru every day. I'd like to end with this thought. True seva begins with a humble heart, strengthened by Nam Simran, and is completed by serving all humanity with love. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you. Sat Shri Akal. Thank you, Nekjot Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Noor Kaur from Pennsylvania.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Seva. Seva is a kind action someone does while not expecting anything in return. Anyone can do seva because it is a simple, kind action that can make someone's day. Some ways you can do seva is by doing the dishes, cleaning your room, sweeping the floor, making food for someone, and those are only a few ways you can do seva. Doing seva can make your life much better because you'll be blessed, and if you're kind, then everyone will be kind back. And doing seva can make the world a better place. Doing seva doesn't have to be a big action. It's just something you would do out of the kindness of your heart and not expecting anything in return. You can do seva anywhere and anytime, no matter what you're doing. There's a way to do seva with it. If you choose to do seva, you can always expect something in return, or people to always be nice to you after that. If someone does an act of seva, they won't expect anything in return, but you should still say thank you or return the favor. But still, if you did the action, not all people will do it back. If everyone did seva at least 5 times a day, their life would be so much better because they'd be less and people would be nice to them. Story I have to tell about seva is when one of my friends spilled water and I helped her clean it without her asking me, and it made her smile and I felt good inside. In conclusion, you should do seva not for people to return the favor or give you a gift, but you should do it out of the kindness of your heart. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
You got up, please? Sat Shri Akal. Thank you, Noor Kaur. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Parmeet Singh from Maryland.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today I'm going to talk about seva, which means selfless service. Seva is to doing something kind for others without expecting anything in return. In Sikhi, seva is very important because as the Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he taught us that when we serve people with love and humanity, we are also serving Vaheguru. One beautiful example is Sabai Kaneyaji. During a battle, he gave water to everyone who was hurt, even the enemy soldiers. Some people complained to Guru Gobind Singh Ji because they thought that he only helped sick. But the Sabai Kaneyaji said that I do not see enemies or friends. I only see God's light in everyone. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji was so happy with him that he even gave him medicine to help take care of the wounded. This teaches us that seva means showing kindness to everyone. And I also try to do seva in my own life at home. I help my parents by cleaning up, setting the table, and helping with chores as well after being asked. At the Gurdwara, I help serve longer. I clean. I put away suits. I help making others feel good, because I know that I'm doing something good. Children can do seva in many ways. Yes, we can help our teachers, be kind to a classmate, share with the others, pick up a litter, and help the younger children, and volunteer at the Gurdwara. Even a small act of kindness can make someone's day better. To me, being a good Sikh means having a kind heart and treating everyone with respect, and helping others without expecting a reward. Or seva is not how big the job is. It is about doing it right. And I want to remember Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He's teaching in that by service is by serving the other is to we become closer to Vaheguru. If every one of us does even one act of kindness and seva every day, we can make our homes, schools, gurdwaras, and communities happier places. Thank you, and Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job, thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Thank you, Parmeet Singh. We're going to move on to the next presenter, which is Rahmat Kaur from New York.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Rahmat Kaur, and today I am going to talk to you about seva. Seva is a selfless service, meaning you do it without expecting a reward. We do not do seva for money, for a gift, or even for a thank you. We perform seva because Vaheguru is present in every person. When we serve others with love, we feel closer to Vaheguru, and our hearts become humble. Bhai Kanhaiya showed us the perfect example of seva. During a battle in Guru Gobind Singh Ji's time, he served water to wounded soldiers on either side of the battlefield. Some people questioned his actions. When Guruji asked him why he was helped everyone, he said, I do not see enemies. I see Vaheguru in all. Guruji was pleased with his answer. This teaches that true seva means serving all people without judgment. I practice seva at home. I clean my room by fixing my bed or organizing my side table. In addition, I set the table. I also help make dinner. I did not do this to receive anything. When I help my family, my heart feels warm and peaceful inside. That is how I know seva is important. At Gurdwara, kids can perform many types of seva.
We can make roti in the langar hall. We can wash dishes after the sangat has eaten. We can serve water to the people in the pangat, or we can serve food with respect. Every act of seva at the Gurdwara is valuable no matter how small. Vaheguru Ji sees seva, all seva. We can practice seva every day by helping our family and friends. If my friend drops their books, I can help them pick it up. If someone is sitting by themselves, I can invite them to sit with me. At home, I can help my grandparents, my parents, and my siblings without waiting to be asked. Seva means being kind and helpful to everyone around us. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. Thank you, Ramat Kaur. We're going to move on to Sahib Singh from New York. Okay, we're almost done. There's only 4 participants left. So please, guys, thank you for your patience. You guys are all doing great. Sahib Singh from New York. Just this mic. And you can start whenever you're ready, okay?
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Seva is an act of kindness that is without expecting anything in return. And it is important to Sikhism because Sikhism is all about kindness, respect, and caring for others. Away, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, our first Guru, helped people and did seva was in the Sakhi, Sacha Sada, which translates to the true trade. In the Sakhi, Guruji, as a kid, got 20 rupees from his dad, Mehta Kaluji. Mehta Kaluji said, "Go to the city and do a profitable trade." Guruji went off, and Mehta Kaluji sent Mardanaji with him. On their way to the city, after 12 miles, they saw a village called Chorkana. Then, under some trees, they saw a big group of Hindu sadhus. Guru Nanak Dev Ji went to the Hindu sadhus and started talking to them. "We are hungry and haven't eaten in days," the sadhu leader said. "Balaji, let's give these 20 rupees to the poor sadhus." When they offered the 20 rupees to the sadhus, they said, "We want food, not money." Then Guru Nanak Dev Ji went to the village and got langar for the sadhus. A time I helped someone without being asked was at school. Someone's pencil case fell, and all their crayons, pencils, and markers fell out of the pencil case. So I decided to be a good Sikh and help him as fast as I can. Then, by the time people noticed, it was all cleaned up. And in my heart, it felt good. Some ways you can do seva at home, school, or at the Gurdwara is by helping my mom or dad with household chores, helping my teacher with sorting things out, and helping with langar the seva. At my age, being a good Sikh through seva would look like serving langar, holding the door, and picking up garbage. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Thank you, Sahib Singh. We're going to move on to Sarang Singh from Pennsylvania.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
No laughing, please. Do you want some water? Yeah. Okay. Give him a second. We're going to get him water. Try your best, okay? If you're not able to, it's okay.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Seva is an emphasized as an integral part of Sikh's life. Seva means selfless service, helping others without expecting anything in return. By doing seva, we give warmth of our presence to others, and in return it gives us a purpose in our lives and helps us become humble. I would like to share the story of Guru Amar Das Ji after he met Guru Angad Dev Ji. He did seva in Guru Angad Dev Ji's house for 11 years. He would wake up early in the morning to go to the river and carry a metal water pitcher on his shoulder for Guru Angad Dev Ji's bath. He would also wash Guru Angad Dev Ji's clothes and bring wood for langar when he was very old. Another story of seva in Sikh history is that of Bhai Kanhaiya Ji, who proved water and aid not only to the injured Sikh soldiers, but also to the enemy forces. I would like to share the time when I helped my classmate with a math problem. I explained it to him in a way he could understand, and made me happy that I could help someone. There are several ways children can do seva at home, school, and gurdwara. At home, they can help their parents in the kitchen clean up their room and take out the trash. At school, children can help their parents in the kitchen, and they can help their teachers, be kind to their friends, and help other children learn the concepts. At gurdwara, children can serve langar, help make the langar, do chores, and even keep the darbar all clean. Seva can be done through the mind, by meditating and praying for others, through the body, by cleaning the darbar hall and preparing langar, etc. And through money, by donating for good causes. At my age, a good Sikh through seva looks like one who is kind to all, who thinks of well-being of everyone, who is in Chardi Kala and who shares with others. In this speech, I share the importance of seva in this religion. The story about Guru Amar Das Ji and Bhai Kanhaiya and our children do seva at home, school, and the Gurdwara. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Great job. Thank you so much. Great job. Sat Sri Akal. We have two presenters left. Next, we're going to Sarbat Singh from North Carolina. And finally, Tanveer Kaur will close us out. Okay, Sarbat Singh. You can start whenever you're ready, okay?
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਸਫਲ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਕਰੇ ਚਿਤ ਲਾਏ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਪੀਚ ਦਾ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੈ ਸੇਵਾ ਵਿਦ ਅ ਹੈਪੀ ਹਾਰਟ ਸੇਵਾ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਸੈਲਫਲੈਸਲੀ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਰ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰੇਜ਼ ਰਿਵਾਰਡ ਜਾਂ ਫੇਵਰ ਦੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਰੱਖੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਦਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੰਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਈਗੋ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਡ ਜਾਂ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਆਫ ਲਈ ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਰੀਅਲ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਰਿਸਪੈਕਟ ਅਤੇ ਹੈਪੀ ਹਾਰਟ ਨਾਲ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ ਹੈਪੀ ਹਾਰਟ ਨਾਲ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਪਰਸਨ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਕਿ ਆਈ ਐਮ ਬੈਟਰ ਦੈਨ ਅਦਰਸ ਇਸ ਦੀ ਬਜਾਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਈ ਐਮ ਲੱਕੀ ਟੂ ਹੈਲਪ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਹਾਰਟ ਕਾਮ ਕਾਈਂਡ ਅਤੇ ਜੋਇਫੁਲ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਗ੍ਰੇਟ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਹੈ ਭਾਈ ਕਨ੍ਹਈਆ ਜੀ ਜੰਗ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੰਜਰਡ ਸੋਲਜਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਜਲ ਅਤੇ ਦਵਾਈ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਸਨ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਸਨ ਉਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਐਨਮੀ ਉਹ ਹਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਸਨ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਟਰੂ ਸੇਵਾ ਇੱਕ ਪਿਓਰ ਅਤੇ ਹੈਪੀ ਹਾਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਡੇਲੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਰੂਮ ਵੀ ਕਲੀਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਕੂਲਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਕਾਇੰਡ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੰਗਰ ਹਾਲ ਜੋੜੇ ਖਾਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਛੋਟੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਟਰੈਸ਼ ਪਿਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਵੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇੱਕ ਸੱਚਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਰਿਸਪੈਕਟ ਅਤੇ ਕਾਈਂਡਨੈਸ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਈਗੋ ਨੂੰ ਹਟਾ ਕੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਈਂਡਨੈਸ ਰੱਖੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਹਰ ਛੋਟੀ ਐਕਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਗਾਖੜੀ ਸਿਰ ਦੀਜੇ ਆਪ ਗਵਾਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Sat Sri Akal. All right, the last presenter for level 1 seniors is going to be Tanveer Kaur from Virginia.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Tanveer, and today I want to talk about Seva, which is one of the most important parts of being sick. Seva means helping others without expecting anything back. We do it because we want to show kindness and love, not because we want reward. Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught us that when we help other people, we are also serving Waheguru. One story that inspires me is about Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Bhai Mardana. During their travels, they met many people who were hungry or needed help. Guru Nanak Dev Ji always shared what he had and treated everyone equally, no matter who they were or where they came from. He showed us that every person deserves kindness and respect. One time I helped my family clean up after a gathering without anyone asking me. We washed dishes, picked up trash, and put everything away. At first, I thought it would be a lot of work, but when I finished, I felt happy inside because I knew I had helped. It reminded me that even small acts of seva can make a big difference. There are many ways children can do seva every day. At home, we can help our parents with chores, or play nicely with our brothers and sisters. At school, we can help a classmate who is having trouble or include someone who is sitting alone. At the Gurdwara, we can help serve langar, clean up, or take care of shoes. Even smiling at someone or saying kind words can be a form of seva. I think being a good Sikh at my age means trying to help others whenever I can. I don't have to do something big. I can do small things with a happy heart. If every one of us does one kind thing every day, we can make our homes, our schools, and our communities better places. Thank you, and Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sat Sri Akal. And with that is the conclusion of level 1 speech competition. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that presented. Your preparation and all the hard work you put in, it really shows. And I'm even going to say that I saw a lot of speeches today that were better than even some of the level 3 participants, right? So you guys did, a great job, okay? So, you guys keep it up, and you keep presenting, and this is going to be a really good life skill for you guys, okay? That's why we do this. So with that is the end. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.